Hi YouTube! Today is my week 18 pregnancy update video, and this week, if you watched my last week video, you know it was a really crazy week, starting with visiting my midwife and also working on some starting of the home birth preparations and having company, in-house company for several days. So this week was definitely a little bit on the slower side, but it was still the whole catch-up process and just getting things back to normal, which I don't think there is any normal. The big thing that I worked on this week is my Thanksgiving menu. I put it down on paper this time, and I made a free printable. I will put the link, actually you can click the link here, and that will take you to the free menu planner for Thanksgiving, and hopefully that helps you guys. This is what I've been using for several years. It's just basically figuring out what your menu is going to be, then taking that menu, writing down your recipes so it's in a binder, you have them right there for Thanksgiving, then taking the ingredients from those recipes, putting them into a grocery list, then you know how much you need to get when this item goes on sale between now and Thanksgiving. I found that it really helped me plan Thanksgiving so it's a peaceful week and not that insane, I gotta go shopping for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna fight all the crowds, I'm gonna get my turkey. I have that all taken care of beforehand, and it really helps making it a very relaxing holiday. In fact, Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays because I love having company over. I love cooking for people, and I just love my house being full of guests. And I know that's probably, I'm one of the few people out there that really like to do this type of thing. But I love doing this. It's the highlight of my year. I'm really glad I'm past the first trimester so I can enjoy the cooking process and all the food. And so hopefully next week I will have all of my menu planned out, and I can just give you guys a quick look to show you what I'm doing for my Thanksgiving this year. Starting to see a more regular weight gain on a weekly basis, because now I'm hovering around that 6-7 pound point. I didn't totally lose all of my baby weight when I first got pregnant. I lost up until the last 2-3 pounds. So I really want to make sure I don't get past that, you know, that tipping point where I'm like at 30-35 pounds, because that's hard to lose. And I know they say, oh, it's so easy to lose, you know, you nurse it off and it just falls right off. Well, that might work for people when you're in your 20s, but when you hit your 30s, I'll tell you, I had such a hard time with Mary, and maybe that's because I wasn't sleeping. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just getting old. Well, exercising, that just doesn't seem to fit into the schedule. I do have my treadmill in my bedroom that I could use. It's not the same, you know, as going outside, and then if you're on the treadmill, the kids get you. Anyways, that's all excuses. The fact is, I need to exercise more. I need to stay on top of it, and even if it's just walking, that's what I should be doing. So hopefully maybe next week I'll exercise more than once for the week. Maybe I can go for 2 or 3 times. I got to try some new and exciting pregnancy food this week, and 2 of those new ingredients were bok choy, which I had never had. I'd watched cooking shows where they used it, but I had never had it myself. And somebody from the CSA at the squad they had gotten some. They didn't know what to do with it, so they gave it to me, and I ended up cooking that on Tuesday night with shrimp. And on Wednesday, I also was given Swiss chard by the same person, and I've never tried Swiss chard, and so I cooked that up as well and made Swiss chard and scallops. And both of those things were outstanding. I really enjoyed having something different for a change, because I don't know. It must be the pregnancy thing. I like to try new things. I'm tired of the same old, same old. So, you know, bok choy was definitely different, and the Swiss chard was good. It was a stronger vegetable, more along the lines of a kale, not a spinach. The bok choy was like spinach on the leaves and then a crunchy celery, but it didn't taste like celery. It was just crunchy even when you cooked it, which was fun. It was fun to eat because it was so different. And I will put the 2 pictures right now of the 2 dishes that I made. You also saw there the grape jelly that I made, and I will tell you, that was no small feat because I started at 2 in the afternoon and I didn't finish until almost 7 o'clock at night. Because with jelly, if you've ever made jelly, you can't do multiple batches at once. You have to do 1 batch at a time and then can it and then do the next batch. And I had 3 batches I had to do, which I'm so thankful I had that many grapes. I mean, that's awesome. I was so tired by the end of the day. I can't believe I did it and that I got throughout the day without taking any nap. But that was, you saw the picture of the grape jelly there. Next week will be my anatomy ultrasound, and I'm hoping I might be able to get a couple videos while I'm in there, but I'm not sure they allow video cameras. I don't know. If not, I will try to, if they give me a printout, I will try to get you post a picture here. And if you haven't done it already, you may want to like me on Facebook, where I post a lot more frequent updates, pregnancy, food, family, pretty much anything on there. Helpful tips, money-saving ideas, recipes, you name it, it goes on there. So if you are interested in seeing more of those, go to my Facebook page, and it's just Parsnips and Parsimony. Also, if you would like to stay on top of these pregnancy update videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Parsnips and Parsimony. And if you've liked this video, particularly the food section, give me a thumbs up so I know if I should keep putting up more pictures of food from each week, or if you guys just want me to skip that altogether. So we'll see you next week for week 19. Bye, YouTube.